Yo, welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one's for the series finale of Barry, Season 4, Episode number 8. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. We do this for you. Thank you.
I can't believe we're ending the series. I'm
That was
sad.
quick.
I feel like, and like it's done. That's it. Just one comment from the last episode from Nikki, who says, "You both are so good at accurately predicting as you react to shows and movies. I'm always in awe because I'm really bad at it." And I feel there's been moments you've been successful at guessing even for Barry, which has always made it very hard to do so. Shout out to the writers.
Yeah.
So, what are your guesses for the last episode? I think Barry's gonna die.
No, I think he's going to probably get away with it.
Yeah?
I think he's going to get away with it because of the damn crisscross things that's happening right now with the actor.
I mean, NoHo took his family.
NoHo Hank, yeah, but NoHo Hank only need Barry to help out with Fuchs, and I think Fuchs was probably gonna get blamed for the whole thing, and then Barry will somehow like get away with his. I don't even know if that's his real kid or not. Still at this point, his kid and Sarah
Sally.
married Sally, yeah, and so they might just. I don't know if Sally want to be with Barry. Per se.
I mean, Sally seems like that's why she showed. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think I don't know if Barry's gonna die, but I think he probably gonna die because ain't no more.
I just don't feel like there's a lot of redemption to his character. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think he's like so far.
I just think it's gonna end differently than I thought it would be. It's gonna be a little twisty because now Fuchs is on a mad rampage now too. So we'll see how it go.
Nikki adds, maybe this next question would be better suited for when you finish the final episode, and it might be hard to answer, but since it's the last episode ever, I'm curious to know if you guys have a favorite season, episode, scene, plot development, etc. Alright, Nikki, I will hold that for the end of this episode then, and then we'll revisit that question so we can first see the finale.
Yeah.
Let's get to it right now.
What?
I want to talk.
Why, did you run out of rockets?
I have something to offer you. To make peace.
Not interested in making peace with you, Hank.
I can get you Barry.
See, baby? He's not doing it to get
Bring
views.
him.
He's trying to
I need you to come
appease
to my
views.
office.
Right.
Fuck you, Hank. Come to your offices, you shoot my ass off. What do you take me for? You?
He's on his way here right now, okay?
Hang it up on you, Hank.
No. Look. You see that? That's Sally Reed, his girlfriend. And then there's this little guy.
You got a fucking son?
Is that his son?
That's right. He'll be here in a minute.
I'm coming over.
How's this fucking gonna play out?
That's his son?
Because he thought of Barry like a son.
You came to LA looking for him, didn't you? Let me guess. You were in a bad place. And you felt like he was the only one who could help you. Good luck. I mean it.
Hank. What's gonna happen to us?
It's not for me to decide.
J for J.
Mom, please tell me what's going on.
We don't move around a lot because of my special job. It's because we're fugitives. Do you know what that means? It means people who are hiding from the police. Your dad. Well, he escaped prison, and I ran away with him.
What he in prison?
Because he killed a lot of people.
Because he was a soldier.
No. Because he was a murderer. And I'm a murderer too. I killed a man.
Oh yeah. That was self-defense.
Yeah, for real.
I deserve whatever happens to me. But you don't. You're a good kid. You always do the right thing. I know I never really told you that before, but you're a good person. I'm not.
Damn, it's been like 13 years or 10. How old is this kid?
I would say 10 to 12.
What the fuck is that many years?
Oh, I think they said it was 8 years.
I'm sorry. But okay.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I guess that can be there for real.
I'm sorry, God.
Okay, just stay careful.
How do I walk?
What the fuck you want the kid for? Fucking driving angry too. Nobody got on vest, baby. I'll at least wear a vest.
You're very lucky Barry fell into your lap like this.
Seizing on luck is part of my profession.
Well, yeah. You're a businessman, not some low-life killer. You got all this through hard work, seizing on luck, and as a tribute to the love of your life, who was murdered by your enemies. Denial, stuff. I used to think I was a soldier, ignoring the fact that I never fought in a battle in my whole life. I was a poser. And I fancied myself a mentor, fostering other men's natural abilities, but it wasn't until I was in prison and I got beaten to within an inch of my life day after day that I finally dropped the bullshit and just accepted who I am. Man with no heart.
I'm nothing like you, Fuchs. You're a weak, manipulative, pathetic little man.
Bro.
New deal. I walk away right now. You'll never hear from me again. All you have to do is admit that you killed Cristobal. Admit that you fucked up.
He did do that, right?
It was his boys that
Yeah.
killed
That
him
you were scared.
because he didn't want to go along with it.
Yeah.
That you hate yourself. That there's some days you don't think you deserve to live. And the only thing that'll make you forget is by being someone else.
It was the love of my life.
I know.
I don't know.
It wasn't supposed to happen.
It never is.
It never is.
I just wanted to be safe.
We all do.
Say words.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is fucking betrayal.
Go get in the car. Go get in my car.
That's all I would want to do.
That's it.
What?
That's it. That's it. Because he's sorry, man. He's sorry. He just wanted to make sure his kid was safe. Barry ain't had to shoot nobody. I thought he finna go rampaging this bitch. Did Sally get hit? Poetic. Where the fuck is Sally? Did she get hit or what?
Is this the end? How many minutes has it been? No.
Still gotta know what's up with Kusa now. Oh, okay, Sally's straight. Everybody straight.
This is an opportunity to do the right thing. And you haven't seen a little boy here.
Bruh.
I haven't.
They in the wind.
I see.
That's nothing more than I can do.
You should call the cops. Cops. I'm gonna turn myself in.
Oh, he came out and shot Barry.
Shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Didn't see that coming. Oh, wow.
But he shot him
Wow.
before he could even like clear his name.
Yeah, he's about to turn himself in. Well, he got a witness that his producer said he was just about to turn himself in. So that should help out.
And that doesn't it.
Yes, Sally Reed.
Very good.
Hey, that was so wonderful, Miss Reed.
Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for coming. Hey, I want to see you audition next spring. Okay, got it. Bye, drive safe. Okay, let's go.
Sally Reed. Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
It's a great show tonight.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love our town. I'm actually a big our town head. Oh, Robert. I'm the new AP history teacher.
Oh, hey. Hey, Robert. Nice to meet you.
I try to get my students to come out and support the theater kids. It's a hell of a lot easier when it's this good.
Oh, well, that's so nice of you to say. I mean, not all your groups are created equal, so they're a really great bunch. Thanks for coming.
Hey, you want to go get a drink or maybe a cup of coffee or something?
No.
I'm good.
Of course. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, nice to meet you, Robert.
No.
Let's go, John.
Mom, is it cool if I stay at Eric's tonight?
Yeah, it's fine.
You'll be okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, Bear did. Shit, we good.
Love you.
Hey, John. Was it okay?
Of course, it always is.
It was good, right?
She's
Yes.
still obsessed with herself, man. Didn't even hear her son say I love
Yeah,
you.
have fun. Be good.
Still obsessed with her shit. She is Hollywood through and through.
Yeah. You ready for this? Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck that about me too.
Right. You want a drink, bro?
It's been a couple of years, man.
No, thank you. I don't drink. Ready for this? I don't know if I want to watch it. Don't listen to your mom, alright? You deserve to see this. File name MC.
It's collected.
I'm a soldier, Marine. Just getting back from the last tour in Afghanistan. I got no job, got no family, got no friends. I need a community. I keep having all these nightmares. All the terrible shit I saw in combat. It's really fucked me up. Just want to feel human again. And I'm sick of taking orders.
No orders from me. But you will get a few notes. Jean
Oh
Cousineau.
my god.
Wow. The mask collector.
She should have died. Sorry, I'm doing it.
That's Sally.
There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Господин Cousineau.
Damn!
You okay? All right, we gotta move.
Don't listen to your mom, man. You can watch this. I mean, put Barry in a good light. So
But it's all alive.
it's alive, but at least his son would be like, my daddy was
But
here.
he fucking knows none of this shit happened. He was there. That's not how this shit played out.
You ruffled a lot of feathers.
You finished, Kusino.
You know, Barry, none of this would have happened if you'd helped me clean up that Janice mess. I thought soldiers knew how to take orders.
Sometimes being a good soldier means not taking orders.
So many shots. So many shots. I had to make sure you were dead.
Life in prison, babe. With full honors, baby.
He was not.
No, they're saying this is what actually happened to the characters, babe. So Jean is in jail right now, serving life in prison because they really believe this is how it all played out. And Barry got laid to rest with full honors.
And that's it. Alright, that was a series finale of Barry. And man, you know what? They're gonna have to let Bill Hader direct some shit. For real. He gonna have to do a movie or something. Cause his style, I'm feeling. It is something different, but very, very good at the same time. I like his choices. I love his ideas and his creativity on the way he shoots shit. This episode right here, though, man. I mean, I did not see what was gonna happen on there, and especially that quick. Well, the shootout was the shootout in the apartment there. Oh, I mean, the complex. I did not see it was going to be something that graphic and that gangster, right? And then at the same time, the slow pan, which I love. The slow pan to get it over there. And then Fuchs, he gets away with it too. But he was just trying to save Barry's son. They had that eyeball connection of like, I'm sorry. This one's on the house. This for you. There's your son. I'm out. I don't want to have nothing else to do with it. Sally, all right, fulfilling her dreams. Going on to be, getting some hits, getting some rave reviews and shit like that she won't. So she's happy.
But she ain't trying to date nobody.
She ain't trying to date nobody. She don't want to go through this shit again. And I feel that, right? Her son. Very complex. He definitely needs some therapy. Hope Sally will recognize that, but she ain't because she's so self-absorbed. She would never ever see anything outside of her own self and happiness. So she would just let her son rot and just be a disturbed kid growing up until hopefully he decides to get some help himself. Because right there was a great way to depict what had transpired after we seen Barry get taken out by Jean, which I also did not see happening at all, which was a good writing from Barry, who's sitting there. I was like, oh wow, I didn't see that one coming. Boom, done. I mean, great. Kept me on my toes all the way through this episode right here. And then, okay, I didn't know what they was doing with the little movie that they made after it, but good observation, babe. That was just explaining to us what had happened to everybody else without showing us what happened to everybody else. And so I thought that was excellently done. And everything else, even though whole Hank, I mean, I guess that had to happen, right? Karma is a bitch. And so, but he went out right next to a statue of his lover. And he never did say the words that he did it.
Uh-huh.
But, we all know what happened. And it played out excellent. I mean, this is one of a kind shows right here. All 4 seasons, bangers. Okay? Led to the story that we got right now, and I loved every single minute of it. Top notch, one of the all-time HBO hits right there. Barry. Man, thanks for the ride, guys.
So finale went completely not the way I expected at all, but I absolutely loved the way that it played out. Because it's tragic. which the whole theme as far I can't believe Barry got away with being the good guy though. I just
Yeah,
cannot believe the
yeah,
show decided to do that. Although I appreciate it. And like Gene had an opportunity to ultimately clear his name, but he was just like, I'm taking you the fuck out. And he did.
Yep.
Had he not done that, he would have had the opportunity to clear his name and all of that. The fact that Janice Moss's dad and the entire public got it so wrong, and it happened so quickly in the last 2 episodes of the series is freaking incredible. As far as the episode itself goes, again, the shootout and taking everybody out and ultimately setting it up for Fuchs to make sure Barry had his son, I thought was a great Fuchs and Barry moment because Fuchs did always kind of feel that he was like a father figure mentor towards Barry, so I thought that was great. The panning slowly as he's walking with John across, trying to make sure he doesn't see anything while we're seeing everything, like the guts out, the brains being blown out. I just thought that was a very creative camera choice. I even like the camera choice as far as leaving the camera on the bed when Barry's trying to see if Sally's still in the hotel, and then the door opens, you hear the sound get louder from the traffic. Just really smart audio and visuals this entire series. Just, he really took time to make these choices, which elevated the show as a whole. And I think that's what I have so much respect for, outside of the writing and the humor and all of that. NoHo Hank dying, and I mean, that was just visually, again, a good way to like see that, and like him panicking knowing he's dying, and I feel like that was the realization where like the denial went away and he's like, I did do this, without him having to vocalize it, which again I thought was a great choice. Having it jump in the future and then having us relive it through a Netflix type show or movie of reliving that situation was just brilliant. It's just so smart and so creative, and not something that you necessarily had to do, but ultimately elevated it for us to see both Sally is good and John's with her, and ultimately with just a quick little end credit giving us the update where Gene's at and where Barry is. It's just very smart, just very, very clever writing overall. And I can't say enough good things about this show. And I think it's so disappointing that it's not on the level that it can be, because so many people haven't given the show an opportunity. Yeah. Because if you do, it's so worth it. So I'm really glad you guys voted it in season 1, and we had the opportunity to check it out, and that you guys stayed consistent, allowing us to see the full adventure all the way to the end. So before closing then, with Nikki's question then, do you have a favorite season, episode, scene, or plot development, etc., that really stood out to you across the 4 seasons?
I mean, I can't remember. Favorite season? Probably the last one or the one before. I can't be for sure. Scene, this right here at the end. That fucking shootout right there is crazy good. Didn't see that one happening. And I could throw in there for, is that other one. They was on the roof. In the 1 season, going with that was gangster too.
That's it? Okay, cool. For me, I think the first season was the roughest for me because I didn't like Sally. Sally was so difficult to like the first season, so I think the show was still trying to establish itself in the first season. One, by making the choice that NoHo Hank didn't die, which he was such a pivotal character as far as the comedic relief that this show brought. Yeah. So I think because it's just an 8-episode season, the first season to me was the least favorite, although it still ended up being good. Season 2 and 3, as far as the development with Janice and that whole plot device, I thought was excellent. Having NoHo Hank fall in love with Cristobal, I loved all of that, and them coming together, I thought that was one of my favorite plot devices. I love the episode, which I always thought was going to come back, but with like the zombie girl, the super strong little girl that like... Oh, that was one of my favorites too. Honestly, the way that it played out with Cristobal dying too, although I hated it, how that played out, I thought was really good. Well done too. And then the overall evolution of where Gene and Barry's relationship started with, seeing them at the beginning where he was so reliant on Gene and Fuchs. Yeah. And so reliant on him, and then ultimately how Gene came in and like took the place of Fuchs, and he saw him as a father figure, and then ultimately Gene being the one to take Barry out while Fuchs gave him his life back,
Yeah.
essentially. I just think that whole dynamic was so well done in the entire series and felt so intentional. And didn't just felt like they just threw shit at the wall to make it stick. It
Yeah,
felt very
yeah.
well planned from the beginning to the end. So a lot to love, and just again, nothing specific, but just the panning and the camera choices, and then what they were able to do with sound and audio, I think again sets this show
That's so
apart from so many different shows. And it felt again those choices, whether it was the dialogue, whether it was the plot developments, whether it was the camera angles and camera choices, and then the audio choices, all felt very intentional and overall just enhanced the experience, which
Yep.
makes it in a league of its own. So really great series. Sad to see it go, but glad we got to experience it with you guys.
Yep. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for the conclusion of Barry, Season 4, Episode number 8. And until next time, peace.